Let's start with Python programming language. This is an introductory video. Python was created by Guido van Rossum. The language was released in 1991. Python got its name from BBC comedy series from 70s, Monty Python's Flying Circus. Python can be used to follow both procedural approach and object-oriented approach. If you are familiar with any other programming languages, then I think you know procedural approach. And if you are familiar with C++ or Java programming language, that's mean you know about the object-oriented approach. If you don't know nothing about any programming language, don't worry, I am there to explain you about the procedural approach and object-oriented approach in the Python language only. So for the time being, leave it. It is free to use. Features which make Python so popular are: it is a general purpose programming language which can be used for both scientific and non-scientific programming. Web development is an example of non-scientific programming. Platform independent, that's mean Python can be run in any platform like Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. Very simple high-level language with very vast library of add-on modules. Due to its vast library, the program of a Python becomes very short in size. The program written in Python are easily readable and understandable. The command in Python is similar to normal English, and it is quite easy to understand. Next, software companies that uses Python. Apart from Google, YouTube, there are lots of big companies that uses Python or their libraries. Facebook, basically it is written in PHP, still it uses Python add-ons or modules. BitTorrent peer-to-peer file sharing is also written in Python. Intel, Cisco, HP, IBM, etc. uses Python for hardware testing. NASA and other uses Python for the scientific programming task. A lot of research-oriented company uses Python for its data analysis, machine learning, and for the research purpose. Netflix. I think you are quite familiar with this name. It is an entertainment media, uses Python to power its data analysis on the server side. So there are many more companies which uses Python. It's not possible for me to describe each and every company over here. Python character set. Character set is of valid characters that a language can recognize. A character represents any letter, digit, or any other symbol. Example, letter A to Z, that means capital letter A to Z and small letter a to z. Since Python is case sensitive, so capital A to Z is completely different from small a to z, so I have written in separate way. Digit 0 to 9, these are also character. Special symbols, all operator like plus, minus, multiplication, less than, greater than, etc. All types of parentheses, comma, inverted comma, single, double, both, at the rate, underscore, etc. all are character. White space characters are blank space, tab, carriage return, new line, form feed. So this kind of character will be used in our Python language. Tokens. A token or a lexical unit is the smallest element of a program that is meaningful to the compiler. The different types of tokens in Python are identifier, literals, operators, separator or punctuator, and keyword. A token or a lexical unit are nothing but a word or a character or a symbol or a punctuation that you are all using within the program are called token or a lexical unit. And they are categorized into 5 parts: identifier, literal, operator, separator, and keyword. So let me describe each of the tokens one by one. Identifier. Variable, object, class, function, list, dictionary, etc. are all identifier of Python. Variables is nothing but a container which can hold a single value. The value may be a character or an integer or float variable, that is which contains decimal fractional part. Object is a special type of variable which points to some memory location. Classes is a blueprint, and you can also say that it is a factory of objects. That means objects are created by looking into some classes. Functions is a block of code which perform some operation. List, dictionary, etc. These are some kind of sets. Some valid identifiers are myprog, abc underscore 123 underscore ab, a123b, etc. These are nothing but the name of variable or object or class or function or list or dictionary. So whenever you are declaring a variable, object, class, function, etc., you have to assign some name. The name given to the variable, objects, class, function, list, etc. are called identifiers. Next, literals. Data items that have a fixed value. So look, Python allows string literal. So what is string literals? So when some word are written within double inverted commas, so these are called string literal. If you write numeric value 1, 2, 3, 4 within a double inverted comma, this will be also treated as string, not a number. Now numeric literal. So it may be 43 minus 2, octal 10, hexadecimal number, it may be a decimal fraction, or it can be an exponent number. Boolean literal are expressed in true or false. There is one more literal which is called a special literal, that is none. None means nothing. Operator. Python language supports a various types of operator. So it has a unary operator which works on or operates on single operand. Arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, shift operator, identity operator, membership operator. So these all operator will be discussed in separate videos. As you have already know that in arithmetic operator there are plus, minus, multiplication, division. This percentage sign will be called as modulo sign, which will give you the remainder. So when one number is divided by another one, so it will give you the remainder only. Double star represent to the power sign, and double slash, it will give you the quotient. That's mean when a number is divided by another number, it will give you only the quotient part only. And I think you understand the relational operator. This is less than, greater than, this is less than, equal to. So in Python it is written like this, less than, then you have to write the equal to. This is greater than, equal to. And when left hand side and right hand side is checked for equality, so you have to give double equal to. Single equal to meant for assigning, and double equal to meant for equality checking. And this is the symbol of not equal to. So when two conditions are attached by some logical operation, so there are three kinds of logical operation, that will be and or not. So in the same way there are different types of operators. So I'm not going to describe each and every operator in this video only. So I made different videos for different operators. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Punctuator. Punctuator are symbols that are used in programming language to organize sentence structure and emphasize on expressions, statement and program structure. Punctuator are nothing but it is single inverted comma, double inverted comma, hash sign, first bracket open close, second bracket open close, third bracket open close, commas, colon, etc. Next, keyword. In programming, a keyword is a word that is reserved by a program because the word has a special meaning. Every programming language has a set of keywords that cannot be used as a variable name. Not only variable name, you cannot use this name, this reserved word, you cannot use this name as variable name as well as object name, class name, function name, etc. So they are solely used by the interpreter only. If you try to use this name as your variable name, it will show you an error. Keywords are sometimes called reserved names. Some of the examples are int, float, if, for, in, etc. Subscribe to my channel Online Technical Mentor and press the bell icon for latest update. Thank you.